Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a CFORCE 500. Yeah, that's what this is. Totally unrecognizable if you're used to the original, the 2021 model 500 and 400 and prior. This is totally new redesign. I've got to have some time out here at the demo track, but we're going to do a walk around video with Mr. Alain from CFMOTO on the new CFORCE 500, and pretty much most of the characteristics are going to translate to the CFORCE 400, but this is a camo 500. We also have in this video, as you saw in the thumbnail, a orange one, and there's another color as well. But anyways, this thing is totally new from the ground up. It's nothing like the original 500. Super impressed by everything. I sat on it and drove it, and I felt like I was on a totally different machine. The suspension, the turning radius, the everything about it, it's excellent. But I'm going to hush now and let the professional talk about it. Mr. Alain, tell me about this all new redesigned 500.
So we'll start up front here. We got a totally new composite over steel rack. So that's brand new for the 500. We used to just have the steel rack on it. So another thing that a lot of people are going to be really excited about is the access to everything up front here. It's got these screws, little thumb screws here. So once you get those off, we'll just pop this open, lift up just slightly on the hood, pops open, and your access to everything.
Access to everything you need. Now listen, for those of you that have owned a 500 before, or maybe working at the shop and you have to take the front piece off of the original 500 or 400, you're really jealous right now, because it was kind of frustrating with the plastic pins or the plastic notches, I guess you'd call it. But this right here, they did a great job of redesigning that and making it a lot easier.
Yep. So another thing with this is it's got the CFMOTO Ride Vision headlight. So this is going to be the same headlight that's on the U600, and that's going to be exclusive to the 500 and the 600 and the C600, the U6 and the 500. They're all going to share the same lights. The 400's not going to have that. It's going to still have the DRLs on there, but it's not going to be the Ride Vision. So you're going to get a little bit nicer headlight when you switch over to the 500. The other thing the 400 is going to have is it's going to have a steel rack, but unlike the other steel racks that we've had before, you're still going to be able to use the CF Connect with the steel rack. So you're going to be able to have accessories for your 400 and your 500 here coming forward.
Great. And just so the people can see, the whole all new bumper, the front plastic, taking a lot of characteristics from the CFORCE 600 and making it its own. It's not copying it by no means.
Yeah, so we're taking the brand language from the 600 and we're making this its own model, but still pulling in some of those same design elements from the 600.
That is awesome. So also, I just noticed this. Those front A-arms have a mega arch on them.
They got a really nice curve there, so you're going to get some nice ground clearance with this thing.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that till just now, looking under here. A big arch there, so a lot of clearance right through here. Also have some factory boot guards on your axles. This big front bash plate, and just a nice look on the front end. And also these tires are new for the 500.
Yep, so these tires we designed in conjunction with this frame, with the handling and everything. So this is a new tire specifically for the 500. So it's going to be the carcass and everything on that tire is designed to work in conjunction with this vehicle. So the 500 is going to have your nice alloy rims, and then once again the 400 is going to have the steel rims on it.
Awesome.
And you may notice that the body on this may be a little bit wider than what you're used to for a 400 or 500 machine.
Yeah.
But that's because we were able to reduce, by doing that, we were able to reduce cooling by 20%. So you're going to be 20% cooler while you're riding this machine.
Wow. So yeah, so guys, you can see here the seat. I love the CFORCE engraved inside the seat. You can kind of get an idea from looking at here. Totally different. Looks nothing like the previous 500 or 400. but it's a very comfortable seat. It's very comfortable sitting on it, just like the CFORCE 600, but it doesn't quite sink down as much as the 600, but this is completely unique. Nothing like anything else I've ever rode. Like Alan was saying, this tank area, if you will, is a lot wider and allowing more airflow to keep those temperatures down, and the exhaust temperatures you're no longer going to be burning your leg. And this is great design. Gear shifter seems different as well.
Yeah, so the gear shift knob's going to be a little bit different. It's still got your lock on there, so you don't got to worry about someone, you know, taking your vehicle if you're leaving it outside or something like that. And another huge thing up here in the cockpit area that you're going to notice is this is a CFMOTO with the left-hand brake on it. With the left-hand brake, that's going to be the combined brake now, so that's going to work the front brake and the rear brake.
Okay.
And then your rear brake down here, kind of like a motorcycle, is just going to be your rear brake. So all the new vehicles, they're going to get the same, you know, the lock system over here. You switch the start stop, you know, so it's unified across all the machines.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more simple. It's a little bit nicer feel, rocking it back and forth, getting it started. Just it seems to make sense. And this has also got the EBS, so it's going to have a little bit of engine braking built into it, so when you're going down hills and stuff like that, you're going to have a smoother ride. You're not going to speed up when you're going downhill because the clutch is completely disengaged.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. I noticed also the tail light as well, as you can kind of see that characteristic from the 600, as well as the rear cargo box.
Yeah. If you open this rear cargo box, I don't know if you've done this yet, but you can stick your hand, it goes all the way down in here, so you can get elbow deep in this thing.
Wow.
It's got a lot of storage back there.
A lot of space in there.
So it comes all the way back down over to here. So you get that whole entire area to store stuff back there.
That's nice.
And then
big storage box.
Another cool little thing here is if you zoom in, we got the little logo built into the light. It's a kind of a cool little feature.
Yes, that is neat. All the little details, man.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing this whole, that lights up just like on the 600, the whole strip there.
Yep.
That is sweet. Very nice. So hey, finally have some storage on the 500. So man, that looks good. Now he was pointing out on this demo unit, it does come with a receiver hitch. Yep. It just doesn't have it on this particular model. We're just using it for demo purposes today.
Another cool little thing I feel as an accessory guy, a cool thing is this is actually the same rack on the front and the back of here. So any accessory that fits on the front rack will technically fit on the back rack.
Oh yeah, awesome. Awesome. That's very nice.
It's got a lot more room too. It's a lot bigger square footage on this rack.
Yes, so and you ain't got a bar sticking in your back. You got plenty of room here. The seat is super comfortable, very plush. The gauge cluster is also different. So yeah, that's neat. Very neat layout there. It's probably not picking up with the LEDs on this camera because I'm filming at 60 frames per second with my shutter speed and all, but it's a very nice setup there.
It's a nice high contrast display so you can see it in any kind of lighting situation.
Yes, very bright, very bright. Man, it's a sharp unit. Still comes with, oh, we didn't talk about the, or we probably did, but the handlebars and the grips feel very different, and the turning radius is very much improved, as well as suspension travel. Yep. We noticed that the CFORCE 500 today out on the demo track felt very plush, a lot like the CFORCE 600 does. So that is something that was added to this machine when they designed it to get that that turning radius improved drastically. And I heard a number of around 26% increase in suspension travel last night. So that's impressive.
Yeah, this whole machine it's a brand new frame, it's a brand new everything. This was a from the ground up redesign on this vehicle for the 4 and 500. So it's not going to be anything like the old ones.
Yeah, and from the moment you look at it and sit on it, you know right away it's a whole new machine. I really think, like, CFMOTO has released some amazing stuff. There goes one right there. And just across the board, it's been great, but I believe this 500 is going to be a very, very hot item.
Oh yeah.
So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, guys. I've got some ride footage on this as well, so I don't know which one you're seeing first, but hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned to the channel because I'm going to bring you a lot more CFMOTO content. Super excited about the 2022 lineup from CFMOTO. We got some great things coming to you. Remember, you can get this unit at Main Street Cycle, all the accessories for it as well. We've got more and more accessories being pumped out by CFMOTO, and so that's awesome to have all that support from the company themselves. So it's great. Hope you enjoyed this video. Excited about this unit. Comment what you like about it, what you think about it. What do you think of the styling, the looks, the upgrades? I'll give you some more hands-on riding comparisons coming up in the future, so subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless y'all. As always, remember to keep it real. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you, Alan.